Hey guys, what's up? We are doing a coffee car chat on the road. We
don't have coffee.
Coca-Cola car chat on the road from In-N-Out.
And water.
Yes. So we are actually on our way home from a concert we went to in Salt Lake. So if you want to see that vlog that is out, we'll link that below. But we thought it would be fun to do our coffee chat. We do these once a month just on the road. Since we got time. We have like our mic, so hopefully you guys can hear us okay.
Yeah, hopefully there's not a lot of road noise.
Right.
But yeah, we ended up going to see 21 Pilots in Salt Lake, which was awesome. We were just talking about how cool of a concert that was. And I don't know. It just, there's a lot that was pretty cool to
it was
see
our
and
second time seeing them. But I feel like it just got better. It was it was a really,
it's remarkable because
really
it's just
good show.
Two of those guys. Obviously, you know, you have your lighting crew, camera crew, pyrotechnics, you know, they make them look good, but the fact that what they do with two guys is pretty incredible. Yeah. So. And
they played like 30 songs or something. Like it was crazy how many songs they did
from like all their albums.
Yeah.
Or a lot of the albums anyway. So it was cool.
It was a lot of fun. We just stayed one night. Hit up IKEA.
Yep.
Got a few little doodads for the house.
Yep.
And
we got a tree for our podcast, like in our studio. We're trying to look for some more greenery. Yeah. And we've been trying to find one, and we're like, perfect, IKEA's gonna have it, so we found one that's perfect. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, we thought we would just kind of talk about like goals, like a reset kind of a thing. Yeah. Like whenever we do like a road trip, even if it's like an hour or two, it seems like we always kind of like end up talking about, okay, like what are some goals, what are some resets, what are some like ambitions, whatever. I don't know why it's always the theme of our road trips for some reason.
It's funny, we do that actually a lot.
Yeah. So we thought we would just bring you along with us, and maybe this will inspire. We just know, like, you know, when the kids go back to school, when fall's kind of around the corner, it's, for us anyway, when the kids go back to school, there's a complete different like reset. Yes. Because our schedules change. Yeah. And the first week is hard, I think, because you're in the mindset of continuing to have your same schedule, thinking that you can still have the same schedule, and then you can't, and it throws you off, and then, you know, everything suffers. Yeah. So having a plan and kind of resetting, okay, what's not going to work, what is going to work, kind of a thing.
I know Jess and I both like to talk about this like quite a few times throughout the year. I feel like the biggest is usually when everybody does, like, you know, start of the year, but we usually do it again during this time. Yeah. And it's just like, okay, how are your goals going that you set for yourself at the beginning of the year? And then also, like, we've got new ones added to it. So I like doing it that way because it just feels like a new season, new schedule. You're excited, you know, to get things going or change. So anyways, buckle up. Literally, we're buckled up. Let's do it. So I'll start, I guess, with mine. Maybe we'll just like kind of ping pong. I'll give one, you give one. Okay. So one thing I'm actually really, really excited about that I have in my goals and going to be part of my schedule, like to make it attainable, is time with friends. So I feel like as adults, you have to really make it a priority, like my time I spend and like investing in my friendships. And the times I do it, I always come away thinking that was so much fun. Like, I'm so glad I did that. I feel refreshed. I feel just so thankful to have friends that I have in my life and blessed to be around them. So I'm like, why don't I do this more? I'm like, well, because I don't schedule it. And then it's like 6 months go by and like my friend and I are like, we should get together, and we still haven't. So I've decided I'm going to do a once a month time with friends. And that might look different. It might be like one-on-one coffee with one of my girlfriends. It could be like a girls' outing, like a girls' night. But once a month, like, I'm just going to put it in my schedule and put it like upon myself to like reach out to that friend I've been wanting to, you know, get lunch with or something, or reach out and do like a group chat with a bunch of my girlfriends, be like, hey, let's all go do this movie or go do this. So I'm really, really excited about that one. So investing in my friendships is something.
Just putting on the schedule is huge because, like, we know that with like travel, it's like if we could be talking about like what we want to do, and then all of a sudden 4 months goes by, and we're like, okay, well I guess we can't do that now.
Right.
And like for this concert we went to, like it was one of those things where we blocked it off the calendar, you know, a long time ago, and it came up pretty fast. And we're like, oh my gosh, we're going to 21 Pilots. But like, if we didn't do that, it wouldn't have happened.
Right.
And it was a great weekend.
Yeah.
And so the same with like friends and stuff, and with that I think is cool. So
yeah, I'm really excited.
Talking about from I guess my ping pong back is my schedule has been a disaster. Like it has been like just a garbage fire. For whatever reason, it's just I've been double booking myself, even triple booking myself. I don't know what's going on as of late. It's just been a really busy season, I should say. I'm really going to be just taking a new approach to my schedule this next season, and I'm really looking forward to it. Things kind of naturally calm down for me a little bit anyway. I'm looking forward to just kind of making sure that like I have some breathing room in my schedule, because I'm kind of the guy who's just like, oh, go on to the next, which is great, but I need to have some like breathing room to reset myself before going into like say another meeting or another, you know, whatever the case may be. Just have some time to like reset for my own, like, you know, for me mentally or even physically, because I can be on the go so much that I get lack of sleep, or I'm just not like resetting my brain for the next project or whatever that's going to be. Right. So you're not only just like overbooking myself like on the same day, but just like too much on the same day. Yeah. And understanding that the work's always going to be there. So just having more of a contentment of, okay, I'm going to say stop today. I'm going to be done today, you know, and just pick it up the next day, rather than feeling like I just get so overwhelmed by not completing the task. And sometimes the task, I still have 6 hours until the task is finished, but like I have a problem with like leaving something unfinished, I guess. But being okay with it being unfinished is what I'm trying to do. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird one, because.
Well, are you thinking of like blocking out times in your week for like time off?
Yeah, just having like mental breaks. Like a day. You know, no, not even just a day, but like maybe just go for a walk, like between two meetings. Yeah. Take 15 minutes going for a walk, just to kind of that kind of stuff, because I can just go on to the next. Before you know it, it's 9:30 at night, you know? Right. And so just kind of like having some more space in that, but also just not adding too much to my calendar for the week as well. Totally. I know with goals, like we like having like SMART goals, you know, so that way it's timely and all that kind of stuff. And for this one, I'm going to know when I start actually feeling good about my schedule again. I think I've just gotten into like a busy pattern, and I just want to kind of lay that off a little bit this next season. So nice. Okay, our camera keeps on moving with the road. So
we got an attachment.
It's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's really cool, but it's still kind of.
We need to tighten it down more, but it's on my side and I'm driving, so we're just gonna move it back and forth as we drive.
Okay, so ping-ponging back to me, my other goal that I'm adding now is with the boys going back to school. Like we have a set time of when like we have to wake them up and, you know, start their routine, get them ready, breakfast. So I've decided that I'm going to, before that time, I'm going to do my like quiet time, like my devotions, what that looks like. Takes, I don't know, whatever the time that takes, plus working out. So those two things, I've just realized if I do it before we get them up, it'll I know I can just get it. It'll happen. You know what I mean? After school, it just seems like when I get home from drop off, because I take the boys to school, and then it's just.
It says Juniper Road.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Anyway,
it just seems like I just get caught up in, you know, what I have to edit or stuff with Junie, and then the day goes by. Yeah. So I'm gonna just get up early.
Get up is
ladies and gentlemen.
Get up is a good start. Just getting up.
Getting up. So setting my alarm. You know. Just,
question for you though.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to not snooze? Like when the alarm goes off, are you just gonna get up? Because I've heard so many people say it's so bad to snooze.
Do you guys snooze? How many times do you push snooze?
I mean, be honest. How many times? Because sometimes for me it could be like 7.
Well, when I was
whole hour of snoozing.
When I was teaching, I would set my alarm. Anybody else do this? Where I knew I could push snooze like at least 3 or 4 times. So I always set it earlier than I
Yeah.
needed to get up, just because it just feels like you get extra sleep, and it's so dumb because it's just like getting interrupted sleep, but I just did it that way. I'm going to try not to do snooze. I'm going to just set my alarm for the time I have to get up, so it's like you don't have time to snooze.
That's what I'm going to try to do too.
Okay.
Kind of off of that, like it's funny because we always try to have like a physical, mental, and spiritual goal all the time, and it's kind of always rotating. You know, we add like financial goals and business goals, and Zig Ziglar talks about this like rotation quite a bit. But anyway, so I had a mental for my schedule, you know, and then now my spiritual is you know, just kind of paying attention to like the fruits of the Spirit. Joy, love, peace, long suffering, patience, gentleness, you know, all those. And you know, and just
I interrupt patience because we're both like, we have young kids, so it's like always needing that.
Oh yeah. But I was actually thinking about writing all those down, and just kind of putting them like in our bathroom, so when I get up in the morning, I kind of just I'm reminded of all of them. Yeah. Because and I know, again, I really like SMART goals, you know, and I don't know how to make this like timely, and I don't know, you know what I mean, like how to have it. It's specific, but I don't know how to measure it. I don't know. Well, I'll figure that out. But I guess the thing is when I'm not operating in the fruits of the Spirit. So if I'm not gentle or patient or long suffering or whatever, I'm just going to like mental note and be like, I need to just get away in this situation. I need to walk away for a minute, go pray, you know, do what I need to do, come back, reset, and then circle back around. So I'm going to use like the fruits of the Spirit as like kind of like a barometer, and in a way where it's like, if I'm not being, you know, gentle or patient or whatever, I need to get away. I need to leave the place. I need to go pray, whatever. And it's kind of a good way to look at that, because honestly, I don't want to be operating the opposite of the fruit of the Spirit, you know, during the day, because then I'm not fun to be around. I don't like myself when I'm like that. Nobody wants to be around me. I don't want to like be, you know, like lose my temper with, you know, the boys, or you know, all that can happen. That happens. But if I just take that moment of like, okay, I'm not being really gentle here, or I'm not being like whatever here, I'm just gonna like I don't know, go for a 5-minute walk, or just like just being more aware, I guess, is what I'm trying to do with that. Being more aware of the fruits of the Spirit, making sure that I'm operating in the fruits of the Spirit on a daily. So anyway.
Right. I like that. We talked about that a little bit on the way here. I think just the way you put it too, just like, because we can recognize that in ourselves, I think, easily.
Really easily.
When I like lose my temper with the kids, or I just get short or impatient, it's like maybe I need to, just like you said, step away, because it seems like if you don't, it's a snowball.
Yeah, it just gets worse.
Because then it just gets worse, and then I get like complaining and discontent, and then it's the next.
There's all this stuff that goes with it.
That goes with it.
It's like nipping in the bud as soon as you can. And this is why I think it goes along with like having like a little bit more resets in my day, to allow myself to reset before I go into another situation. I don't want to carry in maybe negativity to the next kind of a thing either.
Right. Okay, so for me, the next goal I have is our morning time with the kids. So in the morning when we get ready for school and make breakfast, I feel like that's our time where we get all be together. Our evenings are a little crazy in our household. Landon, our son's in football. Justin sometimes has things going on in the evenings. And so anyways, I feel like our mornings are just kind of like our good time where we can all just debrief together. Yeah. So I'd like to get like a new kids like kind of Devo book together as a family, because we're almost done with the one we've done with them in the past. And then also just really prioritize that time to like let them debrief too, you know, talk about school from the day before. Like we always talk about after school, like how was your day? I feel like the kids are always really talkative in the morning for some reason. They're just like, I don't know, excited to tell us about things. They just comes to them. I feel like after their day, they're so tired. And I get it, because as a teacher, that's the last thing I want to do is talk about what happened at school. The next morning, it's so funny. Tucker's always like, oh, this friend came over to me and said this, and I did that. So just really making it like a priority to, you know, ask them those things, because they always seem open and, you know, ready to talk about it fresh in the morning. rather than right after school when they're just like, I'm tired, Mom, I just want a snack and chill out. Because I totally get that. So just getting that, you know, I don't know if that's really anything to really change. I do want to get like a new like kids devotional book because I think we're about ready for a new one, and I think that time's just really special, don't you? In the mornings.
Yeah, and I think we're, you know, just kind of have more of like just kind of make breakfast together.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Have that moment when we have the coffee brewed and just kind of, I don't know. It's one of those things that I think it's important to us, almost like a dinner table meal.
Yeah, it is.
You know, where we can kind of talk to them about their day in the evening, but it's just like that, kind of preparing them for the day.
Right.
Getting them on the right foot. You know, making sure that they're prayed up, they're good. You know, if they have any worries of the day or whatever. You know, making sure that they got their homework and just kind of lining everything out for them, so that way they're. We just want to make sure that we're setting them up for success for the day.
I was just thinking that same term. Yeah. And again, that's just with our schedule. I just feel like that's the time that works for both of us to be there. Yeah. I'm excited. I like that time.
Another one for me is just continuing to lose some weight. I was all gung-ho about losing a certain amount of pounds, and then I realized I don't really necessarily want that to be like my goal, because I don't want to lose muscle. And when I lost a lot of weight several years ago, I think I've shared this story before, but like I ended up fracturing my ribs playing football, and then COVID hit and all this kind of stuff. And so I just like, you know, there's no excuse, but whatever, I just gained a bunch of weight back. But when I lost a bunch of weight, I was just really like, I lost a lot of my muscle as well, because I was running a lot and I loved it, but I don't want to lose my muscle this time. I've been working hard to gain muscle again. So I've been kind of doing something different where the scale, it's not so much how much I weigh. There is a goal weight I guess I have, but it's more of like my fat percentage is what I'm trying to lower. And I have a percentage where I want a goal I want to be that, and I feel like that's what I'm shooting for. So I know as I'm reaching for that, it's gonna the scale is gonna fluctuate quite a bit for a while, and then it'll probably start declining a little bit. But because I'm gonna be gaining muscle as well. So anyway, that's just the thing. So it's, in order to do that, I feel like I had a pretty good schedule before the kids went back to school, but now I have to kind of revisit all of that. And so it's just, you know, getting up earlier is the ticket for me. And then also going to bed earlier, right? So I can get some sleep, because that's a problem I've been having, is just not sleeping enough. And so if I don't sleep enough, I don't recover from the workout before, and then I feel drowsy and tired, and I don't want to work out. So it's just like, you know, just that, obviously drinking more water, you know, it's just like the water, the sleep, the workout. Also, another thing is at least taking 10,000 steps a day. It's fascinating to me, like how many studies are out there about people just making that a priority.
Walking is so crazy how much we've been talking about this. I'm like, man, when we went to New York last fall, we were talking about how we lost weight. When we do all these trips, I'm like, we're walking.
Whenever I go to Romania,
yeah,
I lose like 5 pounds every single time.
And we don't work out, but I'm like, what is it? I'm like, oh yeah, we're walking everywhere. I'm like, man, like, what if we just put that more in our schedule? Like, go for a walk or walk on our treadmill. And I think I just discredit walking sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, no, that's not a workout, but it's like, but it actually is
crazy. And I've noticed I've already lost several pounds by just like putting that in my routine. Right. And so my bare minimum is now 10,000 steps, and I've hit that for the last couple weeks. I'm usually averaging in like between 13 to 15, but I'm like just trying to get 10,000. I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm trying to do. And trying to get in the gym at least 4 days a week, maybe 5. And what I mean by gym, I'm lifting, but also I'm running still, because I love running. Yes, it's good to lose weight, to burn calories, all that, but it's such a mental escape for me. Yeah. I have more clarity, I have more vision, more creativity. I'm ready to hit the day when I run, more than lifting weights.
Yes, more energy.
It's crazy. Yeah. So that's always just like, and then also if I'm trying to get 10,000 steps, that's huge, because it helps me, you know, get several thousand before the day even really starts.
Right. And something else we were talking about earlier with the gym is just accountability.
Yeah.
I know for me, like, I don't like going to the gym. I really don't. I do a lot of just different exercises with Apple Fitness at home, but I feel the same way. Like, I have clarity in my mind. I have more energy when I run. And so in the winter, you just can't in Idaho, like, or I don't know. It's just, for me, I am a very, very fair weather runner. I will not run outside when it's cold.
We're talking about this. Like, I will run. I can run when it's like snowy, when it's cold, when there's a little bit of rain. The thing I will not run in is when there's any kinds of wind.
Yeah.
I hate running in wind. I hate it.
Yeah.
It could be the most beautiful day, sunny.
Awful.
But if there's wind, I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Right. So the cool thing is, in our household, we have 3 adults. My sister lives with us as well. So I can sometimes just like go with her to the gym, like having that accountability. If I know like we're going to go together in the morning, I will get up because she's waiting for me, I'm waiting for her. Or like Justin and I will go and Cassie will say. So I think the accountability is just really huge in that aspect. At least for me, that's something I need. It's like, hey, will you go with me in the morning? Because then I will go because I have somebody waiting for me and I don't want to, make them wait. So we might do that as well. We're going to talk to my sister and see if we want to kind of do a schedule with doing like the gym in the mornings with that. So, because we used to go running together in the winter and it helped a lot. So.
Actually, it's funny because her sister is that car right behind us. She went to the concert with her friends.
Yeah, they're following us.
And they're following this car pulling back, which is funny because I'm like, oh yeah, Cassie's right there.
There they are.
But yeah, I think that's going to be good for accountability purposes. I just, you just feel so much better when you hit the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, but we have these goals, just, especially, I just been so dissatisfied by like my weight for a long time. It's all on me, but I've finally gotten this like, this excitement again.
Yeah.
That I didn't have, like I had when I lost a bunch of weight last time. And sometimes you have to, I don't know.
It takes time.
You kind of have to, sometimes you have to wait till you're ready, And,
right.
And I think it took me a while, but now I'm like, I'm ready. And today we had In-N-Out Burger and I just, I scrapped the bun and just had, I'm not doing no carb, but I'm just calorie counts and taking it easy on my carbs. Anyway, but I felt, it just feels good when you make those, make those choices. Like I've always heard too, like you never regret a good meal, like a healthy meal. Mm-hmm. Like you never regret it. You may want the In-N-Out Burger was not healthy.
I know what you're saying.
But you know what I'm talking about. And so just like eating cleaner, I'm doing a calorie deficit, and so just keeping in my calories, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, but that's kind of what we're up to.
No, I get what you're saying though. With oh, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
What are those called?
Cybertrucks. It looks like something out of Minecraft.
That's nuts. There's no handles.
I know, it's nuts.
And it doesn't even look like it's sunken in.
It's crazy.
So
Cybertrucks are so weird to me.
Anyways, I know what you're saying though about like the timing, because I've been doing a lot of exercises that you do like after you've had a baby. I have DR. I went to the doctor and she's like, you definitely have it. It's basically my, abdominal muscles are like separated and they did not go back together after Junie. It's been 2 years.
Dang it, Junie.
And
crazy.
And it makes me mad because I'm like, why didn't I start earlier on these exercises for my stomach muscle because it helps it like get back kind of in place. And I'm like, that, I just was not ready. Like I just wasn't ready. I wasn't there mentally, physically, but now I'm like really excited to do it. And it hurts so bad. I was telling Justin the other day, I'm like, when I do it, it makes me want to cry because I like those muscles are like completely separated.
That's
like
crazy.
I can stick my whole like 4 fingers in between my stomach. It's so weird. But it's getting closer together now the more I'm doing these exercises, and I'm so proud of myself. But I'm like, why did I take so long to do this?
Like what you said too, though, like I think that's the trap we fall into is, oh man, like if I would have started this time ago, it would have been, and then that like demotivates you. Right. But it's like, you know what, today is a good day to start. And like I've learned, this is just me, but like I think we're like sometimes we're always like, well, I'll start Monday. I'll start Monday. I'll start the first of the month. It's like these weird like things for us. I've been actually like not doing that. I'm like, no, I'm going to start today. It could be a random Wednesday, but I'm like, I'm not going to wait till Monday because that's not the right mindset. It's basically you're just pushing your problems to the next weekend. Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to start that today. And I think like having that mindset of just living for today, and not worrying about tomorrow kind of thing, and just like, take it on today, you know, and just being in the moment. And that's what I did the other day, where I was reading a book and I got inspired to go for a run. I had the time to do it. I felt good. I'm like, let's go. Why don't I just go? Right. This is a healthy move. And so just having more of that mindset of like, I don't need to wait till Monday to go for a run. I'm going to go today, and then I'm going to go Monday as well. You know, it's like, this is like a Saturday. And so anyway, but I'm excited about that. And then also Landon and Tucker, they want me to bulk up. They both expressed that to me.
we want you to have a 6-pack.
They have said that, and I'm like, dude, I don't know about that, man. That's a lot of work. But in a way, I'm excited because I'm like, in the first time, I have these 2 little humans in my life who look up to me, and they want dad to have a 6-pack. And I'm like, that is
Talk about accountability.
Accountability. Yeah. Because they'll see me with my shirt off, and they'll be like, Dad, it's not there yet.
Not there.
But also, like, it just motivates me because I want them to see that Dad's working for like this goal, because they're working out. I mean, they're
I mean,
you know, they're working out, but you know, I mean, Landon with football and whatever, they're all super active, and and also having Junie, I'm like, I want to, like, you know, make sure that I'm, you know, a threat. I guess you know what I mean. I don't, guys, you know, dads, if you have girls, you understand what I'm talking about. But
your little protector.
Yeah, like, you know, I don't want to be this, like, I don't know. It's just what it is. It's just where I'm at. But you know what? Whatever it takes to motivate you, I guess. Right. And that's just where I'm at. And also, obviously, just having more energy, thinking clearly, all that kind of stuff will help. I'm excited. So, I have a question. So, we talked about our goal. You have any more goals?
That's it. I'm good.
I guess one more thing I was telling Lacey, I just want to be more spontaneous. Which is funny, because Lacey's like, you're already spontaneous enough. But, like, I don't know. I just, like, for example, that run I did the other day, it wasn't in the routine, but I wanted to be spontaneous. And I think I just want to, like, always, just because I have a routine, it's great, but I also want to break out of that routine if need be.
Totally.
Anyway, so speaking of routines, that's what I want to get to is, what is, like, your new morning routine going to look like? Okay, so I have some really basic ones.
Go ahead, you start then.
So I'm going to get up.
Okay.
At probably 5:45 to 6. Okay. I've realized that I don't need to get up at 4:45 or 5. Honestly, it messes with me because with my schedule, it's so hard to get to bed before 11. So having that extra 7, you know, I want to have about 7-ish hours of sleep, 8. So getting up around 6 and not hitting the snooze button. That's going to be the start of my routine. Okay. And I'm realizing, like, okay, that is my first good decision of the day.
It is. That's true.
Like, and so, like, if I can nail that, that's exciting. It's a win.
I made one good decision today.
Yeah. Okay, so our camera overheated. So anyway, so routines. Okay, so alarm, no snooze, get up, and the first thing I'm going to do, and I know this probably, some of you are like, you don't do this, but I'm going to wash my face. Just wash my face. That's it. Okay. Do you wash your face when you first wake up?
No, not at all.
Okay. This is like a game changer for me as of late. Because, like, I instantly wake up in a refreshing kind of way. Okay. And so I'll just, like, I have, like, you know, some face stuff, whatever. And I just do that. And I don't know.
It just wakes you up a little bit?
Anything that helps me just get up and wake up so I can get my gym attire on. That's like literally all I'm trying to do here.
That's the hard part.
Is just get my gym stuff on. And so it's a pretty chill, because honestly, once I get to the gym, my routine, the rest of my routine just flows perfectly for the morning. Because I'm like, I'm awake, I'm ready, I'm excited, I have energy, whatever. So it's just 3 things. No snooze, wash the face, go to the gym. Okay. If I can just hit those 3, the rest of it just is a domino. That's in a good way.
Right. I'm going to overthink mine. It's going to be really hard.
Keep it simple.
I can't.
That's what I've realized with routines.
Because I'm thinking of, like, all the steps.
I mean, get up, go pee. Like,
I know.
You don't need to worry about that
stuff. Okay. So simple. I mean, I really like your no snooze, so I'm going to steal that. No snooze. When the alarm is off, goes off. Up. I think my thing is if I go out in the living room and, you know, get my coffee or anything, then I just kind of want to start, like, lounging. So if I start with getting dressed, which if that means, you know, gym attire, if I'm going to the gym or whatnot, do that first before I even do, like, my...
Yeah, the living room couch is deadly.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Do, like, my quiet time. But if I am going to the gym, then I just kind of want to start, like, lounging. So if I start with getting dressed, which if that means, you know, gym attire, if I'm going to the gym or whatnot, do that first before I even do, like, my...
Yeah, the living room couch is deadly.
It is. Yeah. Do, like, my quiet time. But if I am going to the gym, you know, I'll get my gym attire on, get my, you know, water in. I'd start there. But if it's a morning where I'm just going to do like my workout at home, I would still like get dressed, because I'm going to have to get dressed to take the boys to school anyways, do that, then go do like my quiet time workout, and then, you know, wake them up. So that's mine, the very simplified version, so you guys don't have to hear all the other things.
I mean, there's so much stuff that happens in my routine, but
right.
like, I'm just trying to think of like the first 3 steps.
I like that.
Just to get it going, because once I get past the biggest hurdle, which is the gym,
right,
you know, everything else goes, like the quiet time, the to-do list, the email looking, the, like, you know, all those different things I gotta do. It just happens, and it's great. But
are you not going to look at your phone when you first...
Oh, that's,
those first steps,
I'm keeping my phone do not disturb until after
when?
the gym. After the gym.
Oh, after. Wow.
Yeah. I don't need, you know, I have it set up to where if you call me, it goes right through do not disturb. Yeah. And I just, like, it slows me down, because what happens is you start looking at reels or whatever. Yeah. And you're on the couch with your cup of coffee. Emails. And before you know it, an hour goes by and you can't go to the gym anymore. Yeah. Also, I'm not having coffee until after the gym as well.
I'm going to do that too.
Which I heard about not having coffee until like the first, I forget, hour or 2 after you get up. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, it is a game changer. I don't have those crashes in the afternoon anymore. Yeah. I forget why that is, but try it out and see if it works for you. I do drink a ton of water when I first wake up, though. Right. And I put a little salt in it as well.
Well, I've been doing...
So I do that. That's
almost like...
before I go to the gym.
Right. Like to earn my coffee. I'm like such a weirdo, but I'm like, okay, Lacey.
You do that with a candle after you do dishes too.
Yes, I do.
I'm not going to light this candle until the dishes are done.
And then it's like, you have earned your scented candle to burn. The things we do as adults now. But no, like honestly, Lacey, if you're going to get your coffee, like you need to drink this whole thing of water. Because I really try to drink a lot when I first wake up, and I struggle with that. Important. So that is my reward.
If you're able to drink, like, I'm not going to put a number out there, okay? Just do your research on it, whatever. For me, though, if I drink that number of ounces, I hit my water goals every single day. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I don't drink that in the morning, I don't hit my water goals. It's like it's setting my day up for success in the morning. Right. I mean, that's what it is. That's why morning routines are so crucial. So I've overthought it so much, and that's why I'm like, I just want a very simple 3-step program. Yeah. You know, because I know how everything else will fall into place. I gotta get these three things out of my way.
Do you have any like apps you're using right now, or things you could like let people know that are helping you with your routine or schedule that you're doing?
I guess there's one app that I have that I've been it's been interesting. I forget what it's called. We'll put it up here and link it below. But it's like it's tracking my sleep.
Oh yeah, your snores.
Yeah. And
that's so funny.
And it records.
You told me about that.
It literally records like noises, so like snores and whatever. Yeah. And because I've been really trying to like not snore, and I know what it is. It's my extra weight I have on it. I know if I lose that, it's gonna dim down quite a bit. But I've been really working. I don't know how to work on that, but I've just been being more aware. I guess it's the best start. Yeah. It's just being more aware. And so I've been more aware of that, and then trying to track my sleep to see, like, because basically you wear your watch and it kind of sees your heart rate and when you're in that deep sleep, and it kind of rates your sleep and stuff. And then also it shows you like how much sleep you actually legitly got. How much tossing and turning, how much like undisturbed. And it's crazy because there's times when Landon went into the room because he had like a bad dream or something, and it showed that break of sleep. It was crazy.
Ooh, I want to get this app.
Yeah, it does cost. It's like a month. I think it's a yearly subscription or something. Okay. I just did the free version. I think I really like it. I might continue with it, but at least try the free version, see what you think. But and with that app, there's probably a way, but I haven't figured it out. And I don't want to figure it out because there's no way to press snooze. If you press snooze, it ruins everything. Like it basically turns your alarm off and you oversleep. Or it ruins your research that it did during the night. So so it's almost like a way where it's like, okay, I have to get up because I don't want to ruin anything I just did. Right. And then I don't want to oversleep. So anyway, I'm liking that. That's about it. I mean, I've been really using just notes and reminders on iOS a whole lot more than I ever used to. Like shared notes and stuff, just like jotting ideas. Because in the morning, when I go for a run or I'm at the gym, once I wake up, I think of all kinds of things, from like a song idea to a video idea to you know, someone I need to reach out to, like, I don't know, you know what I mean, just like all that is happening in the morning more than any hour of the day.
Anyways, we had to stop again. Not sure where we left off, but something else that I'm doing, I don't have like a productive app, but honestly, kind of what Justin's talking about is just like writing things down. But I've noticed if I get out my day planner or my journal, whatever I'm using, the night before, like when I'm in bed, I'm writing down everything I know is going on tomorrow. So things I have to like be at, do, drop off, whatever. But then I also write down like my to-dos of things I'd like to get done as well. That's helped me so much. And something else I really like, I might have stolen it from you, I don't remember, but I'll write down more than I know I can do, because I have like a certain amount of spaces, and I'll try to just fill them up. Even if I'm like, okay, that's everything, I'll be like, what else can I do to, like, I have 2 more blank spaces, and if I don't get to that, which in my mind I'm like, I probably won't, I transfer them over to the next day, which I feel has been helping me, because it's just helping my brain like do that extra work while I have that time. Does that make sense? Because I'm like, I have this designated time writing down my to-dos. I might as well really think about some things. What are some things I really need to get done? Oh yeah, I've been really meaning to tackle like this project, so I'll just like write it down there, and it's okay to me that it doesn't get done, but I transfer it to another day. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? For me, it's been working really well. So that's another thing I've been doing, and I like doing it at night before the next day. So that just helps my brain, I guess.
Well, I think that's going to do it for our coffee chat. We're going to stop here pretty soon at this really hilarious gas station that's like a tradition to stop at.
Yeah, it's like
it's called the Garden of Eden.
They have like this snake in there and the tree.
It's so funny.
I remember going to it as a kid. It's been like nothing's changed forever.
So we're about to the exit, so we're gonna do that. But thanks for hanging out with us on this coffee chat, and hopefully, again, this like inspired you, maybe somehow, and maybe it's just to start kind of thinking about goals, and maybe realizing that the routines or some things aren't working right, and just kind of maybe this is the time to reset, I guess.
Reset, yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys. We love you. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.